there, everybody, and welcome to the Mark Mo Show. It is Season 4, Episode 6. This is the end. You can find us on all podcast platforms and YouTube. I'd like to introduce to you the producer and my co-host, Aiden Maloney. How are you, man?
I'm doing all right. Bit of a chaotic week.
Oh, yeah.
I would say. In Chicagoland, we kind of got smashed with some snow earlier this week.
We did.
So it's been kind of nightmarish, honestly. But it's the freaking weekend. We're doing the Mark Mo Show. That's 2 in the win column. So it's looking up from here.
We got some dubs.
We got some well-needed dubs, I'd say.
Yeah, we definitely got some dubs going on. And I'm your host, Mark Maloney, if I haven't said that already, of this fine Mark Mo Show podcast. And I don't know, I've had my vocal cords kind of messed up the last couple weeks, to the point one of my other shows is called After Hours. It's a radio show I do with streams at WVLP.org or the TuneIn app on your handheld device. You can listen to it that way. Anyway, it's a music show, so I don't talk a lot, but I'm like, I'm going to preserve my voice because I think it's going. And sure shit, I woke up today and I was like, oh no.
Oh no!
I'm like, that's so. I anticipate tomorrow them being fully gone.
Oh, it'll be gone.
So it'll thought, be gone, besides the fact, like this weekend could potentially be kind of busy for me, I thought, you know what? Let's do this recording tonight because tomorrow there are no guarantees.
Right.
On these vocal cords. Plus, I get to do fun voices with them.
Yeah, we were doing a little bit of that off stream.
We were doing a little bit of that off stream. It was like, Andy, you get busy living or get busy dying. Morgan Freeman's much easier for me.
Freeman.
With
thrashed vocal cords.
With thrashed vocal cords, it takes actually mangled vocal cords for me. Oh, yeah, I sound like Morgan Freeman.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
What a neat treat.
What a neat treat. How am I not marketing that and making money off that? I don't know.
This is the second time this year, though, you've had thrashed vocal cords.
The first time was around the Super Bowl, so I want to say it was sometime in February that happened. And then this week, and I just felt it. And there were a couple of days, like, I'd eat food. And, sometimes if you have, like, a corner piece of pizza, we're Chicago people, so tavern style, you got these little 4 squares, corners, and like those are the first things people dive in.
Oh, yeah.
You got 1 in 4. You got a shot to get one of them, right? But at any rate, sometimes when you eat something that has maybe a sharp corner and it goes down and it scratches your throat, eating can be weird for a few days.
Like a tortilla chip.
Yeah, because it just always feels like there's something stuck, but in reality, like your vocal cords, your trach, something is just mangled in there.
Cooked.
And so, like, for several days, like, I would swallow things, and it was just like the pipe was just smaller. Like, it just even smaller bites was like a real struggle to get down. Like, what is going on? So what I'm thinking is whatever is mangling my vocal cords, like, I don't know if it's a virus. I don't know if it's whatever I had back in February, but it came back and it just kind of settled down to my throat again. And I thought, damn it.
Yeah.
And it was just really hard eating for a couple of days. And, like, I didn't know what it was. There was even a point where I was like, is it heartburn? Because, like, I don't get heartburn. Maybe it was because I ate some spicy shit. So maybe that was it. Like, I was chugging Pepto. I was taking Tums. I was... I was taking throat lozenges. Like, I was trying everything in the book, and like everything helped a very tiny bit. And so I was like, God damn. And so I just had to ride the course of action. So I did, and then I was like, my throat was okay, and I was like, oh, cool. Okay, am I getting a cold? Why does it still feel kind of weird?
Yeah, right.
And then like I said, I woke up today and I was like, oh man.
Yeah.
So whatever it is.
That's very different from my experience, at least over the last 2.5 weeks, I want to say. So I got that really bad cold.
Yeah, you have like the world's longest cold.
The world's longest cold, yeah. Both my girlfriend Jordan and I had this cold that lasted 15 days, give or take. And it did the same thing, like thrashed vocal cords right in the middle, where there was like 3 or 4 days where it was kind of that same thing where I sounded sick and like my vocal cords were super deep and irritated. But it doesn't seem you have any of the other symptoms. So I would hazard to say that this is not the equivalent cold that was going around.
No, this is something very, very different. And also today, I guess it's worth mentioning. Well, no, last night I went and played darts with a friend.
My man, did you get a dub?
No, I got screwed twice, man. Like I was on fire, especially the last game. And I had two. We played 501, and I had just two, the number 2. And bam, I was like, oh, yeah, it's because I got like a bull, and then I went from 52 to 2. I'm like, oh, I got this.
Oh, yeah.
And then Jess stepped up and was like, zing, 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 oh, I won. And I was like, oh God, I hate that. But
it's the worst.
Yeah, so I played with her, her boy Jacob.
Our boy Jacob.
Jacob, the rap god of Northwest Indiana. So, so we're playing that, and I just like, the more I threw, the more my arm hurt. I'm like, what in the hell? And the running joke amongst me and my friends and family and whatever is that as I get older and all of me breaks down, the one thing I will still have is my right arm, which has always been strong. Like I throw a baseball or like a football 50 yards, whatever. Like that was like always guaranteed. And then like I'm sitting there throwing darts, and all of a sudden this just throbbing pain, shooting pain. I'm like, what is going on?
Right.
What is happening? And I had screwed up my wrist real bad last year when I hit it on something stupid in Lake Station.
Yeah.
I'll let your imagination wander.
We did a Mark Mo show about it.
Indeed we did.
Or was that an after dark?
It might have been an after dark.
It might have been an after dark.
I think it might have been. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, it's online. You can find it.
It's online. You can find it. But at any rate, my wrist really got screwed up. And there's a lot of tiny bones in there, so I'm sure a couple got busted or whatever. Yeah. But it never healed properly. So, is there maybe some carpal tunnel in there or some other shit going on? Maybe. But, like, it's just always been kind of screwed up since I did that. And I just felt like last night, all of my nerves they were all impinged, and I didn't know why. I'm like, what the hell? Like I had a good night's sleep, I like even a nap, and I'm like, I don't know what's going on. I literally like for some rounds had to throw with my left hand. I'm like, this is weird,
right? But
I had
that tennis elbow maybe, or was that different?
Nah, that was a little bit different. But let me just say, tennis elbow sucks too.
Yeah,
it is a tiny, tiny little ligament right next to your elbow. And literally got it playing tennis, like no joke. And it hurts so bad. Like if you brush your arm on it, like just say like the wall, you're passing by a wall and your arm brushes the wall. it's like a little 1-foot demon is hanging on your arm, just stabbing it right in that spot, and it just hurts so bad. You're like, why? I don't get it. So I don't touch a tennis racket. Screw tennis, man.
Racquetball's different though. Ping pong's different too.
I played a considerable amount of racquetball back in the day. Never got it. Never had a problem with it. So I don't know if it's just a certain motion with tennis that's just a little bit different from racquetball.
Right.
You have to extend your arm as far in racquetball. You're a little bit more compact.
Weight of the ball, the aerodynamics, the action,
I guess.
Something.
Yeah. Yeah. That's something else. By the way, I was watching The Ocho, which is on ESPN News.
Great show.
And great, just weird sports. And it's actually a segment we used to do, so I think they kind of copied off us. But whatever.
The other sports, yeah.
I swear to God, just you go across media and like our name for something pops up. You're just like, okay, great.
Right.
But at any rate, they were playing ping pong in a boxed room, and you could use the back wall and the side walls like you can use it in racquetball, but you're playing ping pong. And they're in this tiny room, and they were playing doubles. I'm like, man, I would feel so claustrophobic in there. But these dudes were just like hitting this ping pong ball, and like the ball would come to them, and they would just turn just a little bit more, and bam, off the back wall, and it comes out. I'm like, that's so damn cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so I'm not sure.
I would have trouble keeping track of whose side of the table is whose.
I think so, yeah.
I'd just be whacking the ball around like, oops, lost a point.
Yeah. Come beat the ball whacker guy. Yeah, I don't know, man. It would just
The
be
Valparaiso ball whackers.
the ball whackers. Yeah, it was something, but kind of neat anyway. But I just want to mention too that Aiden has his own YouTube gaming channel. It's called Aiden Spelled the Right Way. You figure it out.
Yeah.
Just spell the damn name the right way.
You spell it the right way, you'll find me.
Yeah, otherwise get my son's name out your damn mouth. That's all I'm going to say.
You come into my house, you get my son's name right.
By my hairy face.
Right.
I think I'm just a very hairy guy, but
No.
completely shaved. Alan! Anyway, Aiden has new PC gaming content week in and week out. GeoGuessr, Polybridge, Observation Duty, much more each and every week. So what can everyone expect right now?
It's a good
Aiden?
question. It's been kind of a tough time in the old AK219 studios, as I always call it. I've not uploaded this week, which is rare, but it's also not the first time it's happened.
You said it was a chaotic week, though.
Yeah, very chaotic week, and I figure when it comes down to things like that, I'd rather just take the time off than rush a video out or produce something I'm not necessarily proud of just to say I have content. So, no, there is no new content as of this week. Starting next week, there will be. Got a lot of fun games, handful of horror games still from spooky season that I fell behind on because of my illness. So there will be fantastic new content coming soon, but I figure it will wait until I am in the right mind space to make videos I'm proud of.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, that definitely makes sense. If you like our content here, if you like the content over at Aiden's gaming site, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And if you like alt rock and you like Irish punk music like Tossers and Flogging Molly, groups like that, tune in my radio show After Hours. I mentioned it a little bit. It's Tuesday nights at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, Fridays at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. You find the stream at wvlp.org or the TuneIn app on your handheld device. You can also ask Alexa to play it.
Kindly.
I would ask her nicely.
Yeah.
AI is getting kind of crazy, so just be nice to her, and I'm sure she'll play it. I'm pretty sure.
And if she doesn't?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Because what are you going to do with the AI uprising on the...
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I know I won't be asking ChatGPT for pictures of one president blowing another. That is
topical reference.
Topical reference.
Maybe one day we won't even have to ask an AI to produce it.
Nope.
Those files probably exist somewhere.
They're probably just out there.
Yeah.
Somewhere, and I'm not sure I want that visual.
They're in the hands of an inept moron named Cash, and he's just looking at them, probably.
Or they're probably in the hands of someone in Vladimir Putin, probably in the Kremlin.
Vladimir Putin, Bill Clinton's cock in Donald Trump's mouth.
This is very funny.
Funny joke on American.
Funny joke. I will make this asshole do everything I need.
I celebrate with vodka.
Hooray.
Another win for Mother Russia.
Another win for Mother Russia. Any rate, so it's a song. Probably one of my favorite songs from this group, but I can't sing it because
the vocals.
I don't sound like Jim Morrison right now. But
no, what?
I know. Well, maybe I do. This is the end, beautiful friend. This is the end, my only friend. The end. No, I do not sound like Jim Morrison right now.
Could fool me.
I know they say we're like brothers, but the only difference, I don't take a bath. But at any rate, we know with every beginning, there is an end. Doesn't matter if it's a meal, a project, a job, a friendship, a relationship, or our very own existence. There's a beginning and there's an end. That's just the way it works. With most things, we are aware of the beginning and the ending and have some control over both when it begins and when and how it ends. The biggest mystery of all comes with our birth and death. We have no control over when we enter this world, and most of us have no idea when we're going to leave it. Now, sometimes cancer can take the life of, say, like an 8-year-old boy, and other times a Tennessee grandma drinking White Lightning and eating fried chicken lives to be 110 years old. So, you riddle me that. But
Right.
But I looked this up as I was doing a little bit of research. 932,566 people around the world have taken their lives this far in 2025. Almost 1 million people. So for nearly 1 million people, they made a decision when their story would come to an end. Now, many of the living never understand why people choose to end their story. Depression, anxiety, isolation, poverty, abuse, poor health conditions, financial crisis, job loss, death of someone close, are just some of the reasons people end their lives. And most times they have many of these things going on at once. It's overwhelming. People often feel incredibly powerless to make sense of things and find it difficult to turn things around. However, the one thing they do have the power to do is to stop the pain and suffering and end their story. So, if you happen to be a friend or a relative of someone struggling, there are a few things you can do and some things you probably shouldn't. You can and should listen to them if they're willing to talk. You don't have to offer up solutions. More than anything, they just need to unload, and if you let them, you're doing them a tremendous service. You can help them out. It could be something as simple as bringing over a pizza and beer and watching a game with them. Or perhaps you can help them with the dishes or other household chores. For those struggling, even the simplest household tasks are daunting. Now, what you shouldn't do, you shouldn't impose your will on them. Or what they may perceive to be like making demands, like, come on, man, let's get up, come on, let's go catch a movie. Or, hey, I'm going through things too, let me tell you all about them. Because the last thing you want to do is, if you're going through shit, is to sit there in front of them and be like, oh, here's all of my shit. It's much worse than yours.
Right.
No, that's just a no. Just do not do that. Empathize. That's what you're supposed to do. Now, if you're in a crowded room during the holidays, please remember, there's like a third of the people in that room that are miserable. And at least a couple of that third have thought about ending their story. If you're one of those thinking about ending your story, there's help. So, of course, right off the jump, friends and family are a good resource. You can check in with the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, text 988. There's also crisis text hotline 741-741. I do this around the holidays every year because for me, the holidays are mostly depressing for me. I usually don't enjoy the holidays very much. I used to love Thanksgiving. Loved it. Now it's just kind of there.
Yeah.
Christmas I hate. If we could just skip from Thanksgiving to St. Patrick's Day, I would be a happy camper.
Right.
So this is just something we do, something we throw out just because of battles that I've had and have struggled with mightily. And I know others do too. As a matter of fact, I saw a friend of mine at our local pub last night when my friend took me out to play darts. And I saw him. And I actually saw him earlier in the day, too, at the coffee shop because he was doing some writing. But he was saying he went to this place called Porter Stark, which is a place where if you're having mental health issues, you can go get some help. And so he had mentioned how he had gone over there and talked to the person. He was having a real rough day. And I'm like, yeah, it's like when you go those first couple of times, it's like you're unpacking a lot.
Right.
And you haven't even really begun to even make sense of anything yet. So it's a lot those first couple of times. And it feels like you're really accomplishing nothing. But ultimately, you're setting the stage
Right.
for healing because that mental health professional has to understand, has to know, and has to be able to help you connect the dots. So they're not going to connect the dots for you. They're going to lead you down the path because that's the only way we learn and we heal is to do it that way.
Right.
So he's kind of early in the process. So it was a lot for him. So I went up to him and I gave a big hug. I said, "Hey man, how you doing?" And he's like, "Oh, I'm fine." So we just talked a little bit and he's like, "Thanks so much." I'm like, "No, it's fine." He lost his cat a few weeks earlier.
Yeah.
And so that was real tough for him, and I was one of the first people to just like reach out, give him a hug, be like, hey man, it'll be all right. I've lost pets and they're like family. It's a hard thing to go through.
Right.
And we had our conversation like that as well. But at any rate, just know that if you're out there and you're having those problems, that there are people that give a shit about you, even if in your darkest times you feel alone. There are people, if you open up a little bit, there are people that will listen and will help you in the process of what you're going through.
Right.
So just trust the process. There's a lot of county and state sponsored programs that if you're sitting there like so many other Americans and we're just massively underinsured and everything else, and you're like, how the hell can I afford it? Go anyway. Just go.
Right.
Just go and see someone and talk to someone, and just try to sort things out. Because let's face it, if it comes to the loss of a friend, the loss of a loved one, loss of a job, seasonal depression, financial struggle. I mean, you can go on and on and on. There are so many people out there dealing with that. There really are. So number one, you're not alone.
Right.
There are a lot of people out there and they're struggling. So all I'm saying is just take that into consideration. Realize that there are so many others that are fighting that same battle that you are fighting, and seek the help that you need, and find just those couple of good friends or a relative or whatever that will listen to you and that will have your back and support you. Even if it's just watching a stupid game and having a pizza and a beer or whatever, just all those little things. Getting out in public. Do not sit at home alone. I cannot stress that enough. That I always call the thing in between my ears a bad neighborhood. Because if you're in a certain state of mind and you're home alone for hours on end, your brain's just going to start thinking shit. And if it's already in kind of that bad space, that's what it's doing right now. And it's not good. So get out, go to a coffee shop, take a walk, meet up with some friends, whatever, and you don't even have to sit there and diagnose all your problems. You can just go talk about stuff and just get your mind off it. And the more you do that, the more you internalize positive things. I know that's so hard, and I'm preaching to the choir, right? As hard as that is, you have to do it. You have to internalize as much positivity as you can. I know it's so hard today to do that, especially in this world that we're currently living in, but you got to try to do it. Just find something funny in the absurd or whatever it's going to take to get you out of this negative state of mind, and that's just a natural part of that healing process. So any thoughts?
Yeah, I mean we're all in this human experience together, right? You shouldn't have to and don't have to go through it alone. And it not only affects adults, the people you know, your loved ones, it affects kids too. And I read this statistic, this article on JAMA Network a couple days ago, and it kind of coincides with this of just how these frightening rates are of self-harm and suicide are rising again, where kids aged 8 to 12 from in the U.S., the rate of suicide per million children went from about 3 in a million in the year 2000 to about 9 in a million in the year 2021.
Oh, wow.
Tripled.
Holy shit, yeah.
Tripled in that span of time. So definitely go out there and, check on your nieces and nephews and little cousins. Make sure they're doing all right also. And it's another thing, you kind of touched on this a little bit also of knowing how to speak to and with people who are going through a rough time. It's, of course, important to have empathy and to realize it's not ever about one-upmanship. You know, if you want to empathize and sympathize, just stick with that, hear them out. And it's an issue, too, that some people fall into, whether through force of habit or... I don't know why, but to infantilize someone who's going through something and to speak to them as if they're a child. Mm-hmm. I mean, people... I say people generally, not everyone does this.
Yeah.
But I say people tend to do this with those who have physical disabilities, and may subconsciously do this to people who have mental disabilities. And just be aware of your actions and words and inflection when you're speaking to and about said subjects, because it's important to hear someone out, but if they feel as if you're demeaning them or talking down to them, of like, oh, come on, champ, it'll all be good. That's...
Yeah.
Is that helpful? Mm-hmm. Do we really find that helpful? I would argue not. So just be aware of that, and especially during the holiday season, like you brought up. It's stressful as is. For neurotypical individuals, it's stressful. Imagine how it could affect someone who's not in a positive state of mind going into it. You know, so just, yeah, definitely check in on all your loved ones and you know, make sure they know they're important and loved during, you know, the holiday season, especially during Christmas this year, because I know we're still, 5 weeks out, give or take, but with an economy so dog shit and capitalism's weight crushing all of us, make it clear, if you can, if you're comfortable doing so, make it clear with your friends and family, hey guys, either small gifts or no gifts this year. Yeah. And feel comfortable saying that.
Sure.
Feel comfortable saying that. You know, if you guys can all get together and eat a slice of ham and play some video games or whatever, go ahead and do it. You don't have to engage in capitalism to enjoy time with your family over the holidays. That's my pro tip. You don't have to engage in capitalism.
That's true, because that's just another stressor.
Right. It's a massive stressor.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. Definitely. Well, and always, and I've said this, I say this to people personally all the time, and I extend this to you, our Mark Mo Show family. If you're feeling a certain way, you need to chat or whatever, hit us up. Hit us up in the comments, the socials, whatever. And you know, we'll give you all that contact information to places that can help you. But if you just need someone to listen, I'm here. And I do this for friends. And even though I know I'm dealing with my own stuff, I grew up a certain way. And I would see how my dad would handle people that were struggling or just needed a good joke or a big bear hug or a big handshake or just whatever. And even as a kid, I got it. I got what he was doing. And it's just like reason 516 why he was just an amazing guy. And so I do that a lot. And even though I'm struggling on my own and doing all sorts of stuff, when I see a friend is hurting, I want to be there for them. And if they just need to vent at me, you know, do what you need to do. I'm used to being strong for other people. And I love to do it. I don't mind doing it. I like being there for other people. I got a big heart. I think you inherited that for better or for worse.
Right.
For better or for worse.
In this economy.
But at any rate, that's any of you listeners out there, even ones that know us. You know, if you need someone, we're here. And you don't have to go through this shit alone, especially as it pertains to the holidays. So, you know, just like Aiden said, keep it simple. Yeah. What's better than just filling those weeks with a bunch of meetups and dates and stuff with people, having a couple of drinks, having some pizza, having a sandwich, watching a game, and just doing really great, fun, positive stuff like that isn't going to break your bank.
Right.
How great is that?
Right. Yeah, especially when the weather starts turning and it's cloudy every day, and especially when the snow continues to fall, it's just like, man, fuck.
Yeah.
And when you're in that mindset, hit up your homies. Hey, I want a hot dog and a beer. Where are we going?
Where are we going? Exactly. And I do have to say, for a very short time, I took this opportunity, this gig for almost a year down in Southwest Florida. And I kept hearing from people how, as the winter was there and stuff, for Midwesterners, it would be really hard for us to get used to it and whatever. When I moved down there, it was in January. It was 10 degrees in Chicago the day I left. And so we get down there, truck's there, we unload all my stuff, get it into the place, whatever. So once all that's done, it's this big condo complex and had really nice pool. And my first thought was, oh man, I'm hitting the pool.
Oh, yeah.
Hitting the pool. It's like 64 degrees. Coming off 10 degrees, that's
it's
balmy as hell.
Oh, yeah.
I had my shorts, a t-shirt, a towel, and I'm there. And I'm walking through the club, because you got to walk through the club to get to the pool.
Yeah.
And I'm walking through the club, and these women working in the club looked at me like I was a frickin' alien. And they were like, sir? And I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, oh, you probably don't know me yet. I'm Mark. I just moved in, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, yeah, we know that. We the contract, this is several weeks ago. I'm like, okay, I just didn't know if you remembered, whatever. Probably deal with a lot of people. Now, why are you here? Well, you have that body of water out there, and I'm going to dip my feet in that.
Right.
That's what I'm going to do. And they're just like, don't you think it's kind of cold today?
Don't you think you should mind your business?
Yeah, right, exactly. And I was just like, I don't think you have a concept of what cold is.
Right.
I really don't. Like, it's 64 degrees. You guys are walking around in frickin' burkas, and I'm like, I'm just in a t-shirt and shorts and couldn't be more comfortable. I'm like, this is awesome.
Spend a day in that negative 30 degrees in Chicago.
It'll change you.
You got people out there in shorts.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, that wind on my legs feels really good.
If you've ever heard the saying that people in Chicago are built different, 100% we are absolutely built different. And I can say we because I spent 30 years of my life there. So that is something I wear with a badge of honor. For sure. Earned, definitely earned. At any rate, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with some Carpe Diem. All right, we are back, everybody. Back to the Mark Mo Show. It's time for Carpe Diem. That's the DMs you guys send to us. And they are a form of statements and questions, and we might answer that question.
Sure.
We
might not.
We might not.
Yeah.
I think there's ways people can get theirs to the front of the line.
Right. Like we like to say we're pro-choice around here.
Indeed we are.
Not only for women's rights, but for us choosing whether or not we answer your question.
That is very true.
Could we be swayed?
It's possible. I'm more corduroy than suede, but
like a big corduroy guy. I'm a velvet man myself.
Oh, God. Good night, everybody.
We just keep it rolling.
Indeed we do.
We'll be here all week.
We will be here all week. We're sorry. At any rate, yes, we can be swayed. We can be swayed. If I have these empty hands, right, and all of a sudden, whoa, why does this right hand feel heavier? It's my carpal tunnel. No, it's not. There's something in it.
It's a bag of gold coins.
It's a bag of gold coins, and that will go far with us.
Yes,
you will win favor with said hosts.
Exactly. Yeah, we're like the lords, and you, the peasants.
The peasants
must gift us.
That's right.
Whatever wealth you may have.
That's right, baby.
Because it is late-stage capitalism, and that's just how it goes.
Yeah, baby. Let them eat cake. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So anyway, we got a bunch of DMs here today. I'll start with I got 4 today. I have one from La Boo Boo Boo.
Oh.
Sup, guys? So what's the deal with these La Boo Boo things? And why is it that us humans fall for all these brain-dead marketing ideas? It's an excellent question.
It's a fantastic point.
It really is.
I heard someone put it this way, and then it finally clicked. it finally clicked why these things took off. And they're like, their revenue is like already 3 or 4x the revenue of Mattel.
Yeah.
You know, creator of every kid's toy ever.
Yep.
And they just exploded out of nowhere. It was phrased to me like this. It's like the microtransactions and loot boxes and box opening that's in every video game and gambling casino scam app. They found a way to make it tangible with something fuzzy and cute inside.
Okay.
That's what caused everyone to flip about it, is because they took something that works in like CS and Call of Duty and Fortnite, and they were like, why don't we put a little plushie inside and like send it to people? And also it costs like $200.
Right.
So it's like, I get it. It's hyper consumerism in late stage capitalism where they found gambling works with cute things.
Right.
That's it. That's the whole business model.
But see, sometimes these things aren't cute. Remember troll dolls?
I never found them cute.
Remember frickin' troll dolls?
It's the same thing.
It's the same thing, and those are ugly as hell. And like I remember, this before your time, are Cabbage Patch Kids.
Oh, yeah.
And those things, I mean, those melons, man, those are some ugly frickin' kids,
Wasn't the original
man.
Annabelle haunted doll a Cabbage Patch Kid?
Raggedy Ann doll.
A Raggedy, that's right.
Raggedy
that's right.
Ann doll, yeah.
Similar, not the same.
But similar. It's just stupid looking doll. Not you, Annabelle. You're gorgeous. You're wonderful. We love you here.
Yeah. You think demonic spirits also tune into podcasts?
Dude, my life is hell. I don't need that as
Right,
part of it.
right.
I don't need Annabelle being like, oh,
Additional
you
streams
think
of...
things are bad now?
Right.
You just wait.
Oh, I'll show you.
I'll show you. Now we don't need those problems. But at any rate, yeah, it's an interesting statement for sure. La boo boo boo. From @UmbrellaMan, I am the conspiracy brother. JFK was not killed by Oswald. Trump, that's a joke. Any other conspiracy theories you guys subscribe to?
Ooh. Conspiracy theories we subscribe to. Well, I like the whole JFK thing. I mean, I think the CIA and FBI as organizations, as agencies, have always been remarkably sus, meddling in crazy shit all the time.
Oh, sure.
So, one or both of them, I think, is likely to have been involved in said assassination. I kind of like that. I always found it weird, and I know it's one thing to align yourself with this, but I just like the thought experiment of how crazy World Trade Center 7 was. That always blew my mind.
That was sus.
How of course, like, and how, like, the files and crazy shit, the confidential shit that was held in that building.
Yeah.
And how conveniently, like, no other building around it fell down. They were all damaged, sure. They were all damaged.
Oh, for sure.
But only that one fell down.
Straight down.
Straight down. Just like the other two. How very strange. That one always piqued my interest of like, whoa, something's funky. My funky meter is going crazy.
Right, yeah.
There's World Trade Center 7 definitely,
that's a good one.
Definitely I don't subscribe to, but I like the thought experiment of like, how very strange.
Uh-huh.
You know?
Oh, yeah. No, that's a good one. I like that one.
Any you're interested in, per se?
Well, the obvious, JFK, and then of course his brother RFK with Sir.
Oh,
Answer.
yeah.
And that was, you know, like it's supposed to be just some random Middle Eastern guy that just decided to run up to him and just like,
no way,
that's some MK Ultra shit right there.
Right.
That guy was programmed all the way, and yeah. So I look a lot at that. There's really a lot of good ones. I wrote a paper in college. It's 25 pages long, however long it was, and it was about Pearl Harbor as a backdoor to war, and what my study proposed is that America actually knew Japan was going to do something at Pearl Harbor and decided to kind of just let them do whatever it was that they were going to do. So we had backdoor to war in Germany.
Right.
And that way we're saving face with people in Europe by not just jumping in and doing things. Now it's like, oh, well, now at war with Japan. And since you're allies with them, well, I guess we're at war. So, and you can actually follow the breadcrumbs. Whether there's a lot of truth to it or not, you can actually follow breadcrumbs that at least makes you go, huh.
Right.
That's really interesting. Just as a thought process, there was no CIA back then. There was a Department of War. And, were there enough people in that were like, hey, we need to get over and fight Germany. Otherwise, England is done. And
right.
Now we've got no ability to wage this war. Germany will just have Europe. And then imagine what happens. They take over England. If anything, at that point, Hitler would probably just be like, okay, we want peace with you guys. We don't want to mess with you guys, and they're done. That way, we never get over there. We never expose the Holocaust. We never.
Right.
So many things, because I could automatically see Germany doing that.
Oh yeah.
Being like, yeah, we're good. We're good. Let's work a peace.
Yep.
I could see them doing that. But anyway, that's...
Yeah, that is a fun one.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not fun, but it's a fun thought.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have that paper somewhere. If I can ever find it, I'll let you read it.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, man. My brain used to work. At Meat, Cheese, and Football.
My man.
My guy. I love this time of year, guys. Just food, friends, and football. Do you love Thanksgiving? Any other holidays you guys love?
Oh, great questions. I too love Thanksgiving for the meat, cheese, and football.
Yeah.
Of it all. I think we've covered. I don't think we've ever made a top 10 holidays list.
No.
But we've definitely covered at least our top 3, and I think we share. Maybe not in the same order, but at least the top 3 of like Halloween, St. Patty's Day, Thanksgiving.
Yes.
So I'm a big Thanksgiving, Halloween, and St. Patty's Day guy. I've always liked the Dia de los Muertos celebrations. It always looks super cool. Cinco de Mayo, all the same. God, what are some other good ones? I love Labor Day just because I like what it stands for. And I get a Monday off, which is fantastic.
Right.
It's a win-win in my book.
Indeed.
Yeah, I would say those are the most imperative ones to me.
Yeah, I would agree. All those 3 that you had mentioned, those are definitely my favorites. I do like the 4th of July, not so much as this ultra patriotic kind of proud to be an American, like none of that crap.
Right.
I just like that, like, it's a nice summer day and you have somebody grilling meats and then you blow a bunch of shit up, and like that part of it's kind of fun. But
I always looked at it more of what it was intended to be. Independence Day.
Yeah.
A celebration of getting the fuck away from the English.
Right.
Damn shows.
So you got to kind of respect that.
You got to
on
respect
the surface.
that.
Yeah.
So I always celebrate it as such. I've never really taken it as a celebration of the United States because I don't find the United States something to be celebrated.
And now right now.
So I always just took it as Independence Day.
Yeah.
We're free from England, thank God.
Free from England Day. Yep.
Yeah.
I agree. So we are in alignment on that one. The last one I have is from @StonerStanley420.
Our boy.
Happy Turkin Festival, Momo and Alan.
Turkin Festival?
Turkin Festival.
What a cool name.
How do you guys have the eating... Oh, God.
Wait, what?
Stanley, you guys are killing me.
Say again?
Do you guys have the eating turkins for the day? I don't have an oven, so I guess I'll eat a squirrel or maybe a slider.
Hey, man, I watched a Christmas movie once about eating squirrels and
They're
being
high in cholesterol. Yeah, we heard that.
So maybe avoid the squirrel. Unless you're in dire straits, then go for it, right?
Right.
Yeah, I've not purchased my turkin yet. I don't even know. Like, you gotta do turkin right.
Yep.
You know, if you cook it the way of many crackers that I've known in my past, it's dry. Mm-hmm. You got to cook it right. You got to treat the turkin with respect.
A lot of
It's
love.
a big bird.
Yeah.
It's not the big bird, but it's a big bird.
Big bird.
So treat your turkin, and it will reward you with juicy meat.
Indeed.
I hear.
It's
what they say.
You've had
it's
mine.
What they tell me.
You've had mine. You know.
Juicy turkin.
I make a juicy turkin for sure.
Yeah. The Turkin Festival Day, of course.
That's for Turkin Festival Day. All right.
Hey, let's rename Thanksgiving
to Turkin Festival Day.
Because it's more... I don't know. That's another thing about Thanksgiving that always bugged me is like the colonial Americans and the Pilgrims were shitty human beings.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Just pieces of garbage overall. And that's what the holiday's about? Something they gave corn or whatever. It's like, no, I'm certain it didn't go down like that.
No, I'm
certain it didn't go down like that. So I like Turkin Festival Day. A festival as we approach the dire straits of winter to enjoy turkin.
To enjoy turkin?
Yeah.
I agree.
I like that, actually.
I love
Stoner, you're onto something.
I think you're onto something, Stoner. What do you got there, Aiden?
I got some DMs here. I got one from Mr.com.
Ooh.
From your earliest memories of the internet, what sticks out to you most about its evolution?
That's a good question. I would say engagement, because engagement wasn't a thing back in the day. Everything was standalone page. You really couldn't interact. The very first bit of interaction on any page was just a link to an email. That was it.
Oh, sure.
But everything was standalone. So no engagement, social media, anything like that. So that's come so far. And then, of course, when you want to go on the internet, it doesn't take 5 minutes. And your computer going... Right. And you're just like, all right, we doing it? We doing it? Nah, take two.
Getting like 30 kilobytes a second.
Yeah, really. Well, yeah, and just think of like if you wanted to download JFK, and you would do that to your computer, and you'd get it in 5 minutes, maybe less, downloading a whole movie.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Probably less, depending on your processing speed and everything. But back in the day, like if you downloaded a photo or an article, and you're just waiting. It would take several minutes for a photo or an article.
Wow.
Yeah, it's come far.
Damn. I of course have not been around that long. I guess the internet technically was made public just a little bit before I was born, a handful of years, but I never really had access to it as a wee lad, like most of these Gen A kids, I mean, derogatorily called the iPad kids.
Yeah.
I never really had access to the internet, never had a smartphone or tablet or anything. I think my first internet experience was probably on the old family computer watching like YouTube music videos.
Yeah.
So that had to have been after 2006. That was probably
It was probably around then, 06, 07.
Yeah. Yeah, and going from that time of like being able to like go up and like watch, I don't know, Dr. Dre music video.
Yeah.
Be like, whoa, this is so cool. I could find music at my very will. It's so nuts. And then now it's, I don't want to call it the death of the internet, because the internet's not going anywhere. But
True.
I would say the death of the purity of the internet, I think, has taken place maybe over the last 5 years, maybe 10,
Yeah.
probably closer to 10, where everything is so hyper-consumerism.
For
Every website you visit is trying to sell you something.
Yeah.
And there's 1,000 ads on every page where you need an ad blocker to navigate the internet successfully.
Oh, yeah.
Or with any peace of mind. And it's so appropriate in like a depressing kind of way for the stage of the world as it is.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and it's just kind of sad to see where it seemed more pure. I remember it being more pure, you know, less
Oh, for sure.
adpocalypse,
Yeah.
less visit a page. Oh, well, you subscribe to the newsletter. Maybe buy something.
Yeah.
It's like, no, just let me read an article, man.
Right, right.
So, yeah, it's become sadder of an experience. To phrase it in a way, it's become a chore.
It has.
It's like I'll scroll Reddit a little bit. That's kind of the only social media I use anymore these days, just to keep up with current stories or sports or funny memes or whatever.
Yeah.
But besides that, it's just like I don't want to go online.
Oh, yeah.
I don't. It makes me feel not good.
Yeah, I agree.
So,
yeah, and talk about capitalism. It's like back in the day, even though it was slow as hell and resolution wasn't great and all that, it was free. Like everything, if you could get to it, it's free. It wasn't cost you anything.
Right.
And now things are trapped behind paywalls now and all this other shit, and it's...
Right, your internet service provider's selling every inch of your data.
Yeah.
AI is scalping the internet, stealing your IP.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, it's a nightmare.
Indeed it is.
I got a DM here from Evil Genie.
Ooh, okay.
I'm feeling generous today. Would you rather have $100 a day for life or $200,000 up front right now?
Ooh.
That's tough.
That is tough.
$100 a day is $36,500 a year.
Is it?
Passive income. Unless it's a leap year, in which case you get an extra hundo. So 36 grand a year, passive income would be really nice.
Yeah.
Really nice. It just makes me think like there's the part of me that's just like, you take the 200K right now, you put it all away, how much do you accrue in interest, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, do I really want it to be that complicated? Like, sure, it'd be nice to have that lump sum. It would solve a lot of problems right now. But 36K for life? Yeah. 36K a year for life? I mean, shit, I could be taking it a lot easier.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
I'm tempted to go a hundo a day for life.
Yeah.
Yeah. And of course, that 36 grand is not going to be the same in 2055, but it's still passive income.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
So, yeah, I like a hundo a day.
I'd probably take the 200 up front, just because I have needs now.
Right.
And the 100 a day aren't going to get me anywhere, and the 200K will.
Right.
So I would take that.
Fair. Final DM I received today. Crippy Grew. Our boy. What's something that Gen Alpha will never experience?
Sex.
You fucking virgins. Owned. Absolutely owned.
I mean, really, was it a surprise that's what came out of the Gen Xer's mouth? I mean, come on. Come on, we're assholes.
Fucking iPad kids got owned, brother.
Yeah.
Bazinga.
Yeah, that's just...
That's fine. Like, my improv brain is trying to build on that, but that's just like, that's the pinnacle. It's like, how do you add to perfection? That's funny. I don't know. I mean, it's tough to say because there's always like generational, not even generational gap is the right term, but just like looking at a different generation, or especially one that's younger than you, and your immediate thought is just like, oh, your childhood's never going to be like mine was.
Right.
And it's just like, there's good and bad about that. You know, every generation should, for the most part, want the succeeding generation to have a better, more comfortable and better educational childhood than they. So, you know, every generation of human beings gets smarter and healthier and all that. But, like, there's a part of me that's concerned.
Yeah.
Especially with the discussion about the internet we just had.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Where it's like, just this cyber balkanization of children and the amount of just bad influence online and just bots everywhere. You think a 7-year-old child's going to know the difference between a bot comment and a human being? Not at all.
No.
And these people, I say people, these bots controlled by shitty human beings, they're influencing children.
Oh, sure.
That's alarming.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's alarming. I was lucky enough not to have any of that. I was outside, like, playing with pine needles or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah,
like,
you were. Yeah, it's couldn't keep them out from underneath the pine tree.
Yeah, it's a good shade tree for being a pine tree.
It was almost kind of like the way it was. There weren't, like, the bottom branches weren't there.
Yeah.
And there were a couple of dead ones. So it was almost like your own fort.
Yeah.
Underneath
It was nice for little 4.5-foot me just to be able to walk under there without ducking. So, yeah, I just don't know. I worry about Gen A. And how much the internet is influencing them potentially for the worse. But at the same time, it's like, what am I going to do? You know?
Right. Yeah, I agree.
You'll never experience being me under a pine tree.
Or sex.
Oh, shit.
Man.
Got him twice.
Bloodied their nose twice. That was,
Papa.
That
It's
was
the 1-2 punch.
That was not nice of me, but it's kind of the MO of a Gen Xer. I mean, that's just what we do. Couple quick jabs and we're gone. We're gone. We do the Irish goodbye and be like, where'd he go? Nah, that's what they do.
Skedaddled.
That's what they do. We're now on to the next segment. It's called Other Foods. Aiden scours the globe, hundreds of hours of research to find delicacies from across the globe that would make a billy goat puke.
Sure, certainly.
And I am very interested what you have for us this week.
This week's Other Foods, I decided to stray. I went on a little walk.
Ooh.
A little walk-see through the land of beverages.
Oh, okay.
I found the 5 lowest ranked beverages voted on by the internet.
Oh, okay.
The first one is a drink called Yorsh. Yorsh.
Okay.
Popular Russian mixed beverage made with a combination of beer and vodka. This got like a 1.7 out of 5 stars.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, you're talking 9-ounce beer, 2 ounces of vodka.
Yeah.
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 I don't like that.
It's about
at all.
a 1 to 4 vodka to beer ratio, just about.
Woof.
The ratio of ingredients may vary depending on personal preferences. Mine would be 0% vodka.
Yeah. Oh,
Thanks, in my beer. After the ingredients have been combined, it is recommended to drink the cocktail quickly, as is the custom in Russia, because Yorsh is traditionally consumed in social settings after a toast. I don't know. I don't like the idea.
No, I don't either.
You're befouling a good beverage with this nasty neutral grain vodka shit.
Vodka from Chernobyl.
Right.
Yeah, we don't need those problems.
The next one, second worst rated, is one very close to our hearts. I'm sure you could guess it.
Oh, no.
Malort.
Yay.
1.8 out of 5 stars.
Oh, come on.
Bitter wormwood-based liqueur created in the 1930s by a Swedish immigrant, Carl Jeppson. The drink was first introduced in Chicago. God bless Chicago. Although it's produced in Florida as well. Malort is the Swedish word for wormwood. Fun fact for you. It's not that bad. It's distilled out of potatoes and then infused with wormwood. It, quote, has a sharp flavor and long bitter aftertaste. It's, in my opinion, not that bad.
No.
It's really not that bad.
No, I think some people are kind of over the top with it.
Yeah, they go a little too far. It's like, you ever smell Pine Sol?
Oh, yeah.
It kind of tastes like Pine Sol smells. It's
Yes.
just not that bad.
It really isn't.
It's like, calm down.
Yeah, I think...
I've taken shots of much worse. I've had fucking tequila that tastes worse than fucking Malort.
I was about to say tequila, Jägermeister, and Goldschlager are probably the 3 worst for me.
Yeah, Malort doesn't even touch the top 3.
No.
This got a 2.1 out of 5 stars. Schal.
Schal?
Schal or Chal. I'm not sure.
Okay.
It's from Turkmenistan and Kazakhstan.
Ooh.
It is made by fermenting camel milk. At the high temperature.
Wow, wow, wee, wow.
Yeah, I know, right? At high temperatures for at least 4 hours. This fermented, because of the fermentation, it is alcoholic. The drink is light, frothy, and refreshing, quote unquote.
Nope.
Well, if it's all that, why did it get 2.1 out of 5 star?
Right.
It is beloved due to its low caloric content and presence of iron, magnesium, calcium, and zinc.
Ah.
So I guess it's good for you?
Sure.
That couldn't be me. The next one, a 2.2 out of 5 stars, Korn, spelled with a K. A German grain spirit, traditionally distilled from fermented mash of wheat, rye, buckwheat, barley, or oats. Strong, colorless drink, not sweetened nor flavored. An ABV between 32 and 37.
Okay.
So apparently it's just like vodka-esque, but it's like a wheat rye vodka. With a lower ABV, and it's terrible. Thus the 2.2 stars. And of course the last, certainly not least, 2.3 stars, kumis, a fermented dairy product originating from ancient Mongolia, spread through Central Asia since. The drink itself is similar to kefir, which I'm sure you're familiar. Yeah. It's traditionally produced from a mare's raw milk, which contains more sugar than goat's or cow's milk. It's also rich in proteins and vitamin C, another healthy one.
Yep.
Due to the amount of sugar in the mare's milk, kumis has a higher level of alcohol than kefir. When fermented, the drink is said to have a slightly sour flavor and an aftertaste reminiscent of almonds. Which honestly doesn't sound bad. I like almonds.
Right.
But then, like, the 2.3 stars is not promising. So, yeah, those are the 5 worst I could find.
Those are good. That was a nice nice swerve on that one.
Yeah.
With the beverages, with the drinks.
Other beverages.
The other beverages, I do rather enjoy that. And then before we take our next break, I let you know what my Frozen Guy review is for the week. Just like I did my Fry Guy Fry review, now I do Frozen Guy review because I'm alone. And no, I don't have cats. I'm alone, and so rather than cooking all the time, which when I cook like I cooked when I was a dad. So like I'll do a pasta bake, and I'll just a 9x12 pan full of pasta, and I'm like, well, okay. The upside is that's 3 to 4 meals for me, so that's great. The problem is, I got to eat these meals right on top of each other because it's not going to last a week in the fridge. Right. It's going to last 3 days, 4 tops. And so that's always problematic. So the quantities are always problematic when I cook. And it's just easier doing something frozen. Either just doing soup or mac and cheese or a frozen meal. So I thought, why not review these frozen meals? This is the second one in a row from Lean Cuisine. And this is their cheese ravioli. Now, the ravioli's fine. The cheese in it's good, so whatever combination of cheese tastes ricotta-like. Yeah. I don't know if it is, but definitely is a decent cheese ravioli. The pasta sauce is very tasty, but very, very runny.
Oh no!
It's like soup. It's very.
That's
runny.
That's not an ideal marinara.
No. I need it chunkier. I need some substance to it. Because in that way, if you have a piece of bread with your meal, then you could just sop it up. That's what you do. But this was just wet.
Yeah.
And I was like, eh. So that part was kind of problematic. Even though it did taste good, like it was like wet, just right through your fork. It was just like, this is weird.
Yeah.
So I did something I normally don't do, which is when I added something.
Ooh.
And so I had some of the 3 cheese from an earlier pasta bake I made left. And I dumped a bunch in there with it, and that helps solidify a little bit some of that sauce. And so I have to grate it without the cheese.
Sure.
I have to grate it without the cheese. So my grade without the cheese is a 6-7.
6-7.
It's 2 weeks in a row. God, 2 weeks in a row.
It's 2 weeks in a row. Oh, no.
I'm so brain damaged. God damn it.
The brain rot has consumed you so deeply.
It really has consumed me.
It was inevitable.
Oh, my
Back-to-back weeks.
God,
6,
again.
7.
Son of a bitch. God.
Holy shit.
Ugh.
It's cracking me
This
up.
younger generation, man, I'm telling you, they have to be stopped. They have to be stopped.
Holy.
Virgin asses. But with the cheese, I would upgrade it to about a 7-1 with the cheese.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
the grade is 6-7.
Yeah. Sorry, you keep saying it.
I'm done.
What's the grade again? Sorry, I missed it.
7-1 with the cheese.
Yeah, there you go.
7-1 with the cheese.
That's back-to-back Lean Cuisine mid-tiers.
Mid-tier.
Yeah.
Mid-tier on the Lean Cuisine.
That's unfortunate.
And this is what I'm guessing so far since I've started this, is the ones that are like healthy this or lean this, I feel taste and substance are very mid, whereas like the ones that are just like Yellowstone, Boston Market, this and that, like they're just acknowledging, I just want to fill your stomach.
Yeah.
Fill your stomach, we need some good ingredients, and it's not going to be super healthy. We don't give a shit.
Right.
And they just throw that out there, and those are the ones that are like in the 8s and 9s. So I don't want to grade it all out that way. I am hoping to do some of Amy's products soon. I'm a huge fan of those because those are on the healthier side and very filling. So we'll see. I think I do have a Boston Market one in my fridge.
That'll be
so
curious.
Maybe next week I'll do that one.
And that is an interesting fact you bring up about like the lean or the healthy meals. And it kind of brings me to this fact I heard where a lot of the like healthier versions of things or like reduced fat versions of things are simply that, like reduced fat, but then because fat is flavor, they add it back in with sugars and MSG and extra sodium where it's not necessarily healthier. Like fats are healthy, you know, your monounsaturated fats, and there are of course plenty of healthy fats out there you need for your brain.
Oh yeah, oh absolutely.
So the whole reduced fat or lean meal craze, it's propaganda.
Yep.
Like that ain't it. They're just substituting fat with other shit that like tries to replicate it with extra sugars and sodium and MSG and shit. So it's just like no. If I'm getting a frozen meal, I want that shit to be cheesy and chock full of meat.
Yeah.
I know what I'm getting myself into.
Heck yeah. Oh, absolutely. That's what I want, man. You know, and it's like, look, if I have to buy a healthy frozen meal for $3.40, all right, still cheaper than going to McDonald's or Burger King. I can acknowledge that.
Right.
It's the point. So I go and I eat it. Number one, it's mid as far as taste and everything. Number two, it's not very filling. 3 hours later, I'm going to be in the chip bag because it's like it wasn't enough to fill me up. Whereas some of these other meals, like that Yellowstone one I had, is filling as hell, man.
Yeah.
I was good. I'm like, that was a meal.
Right.
To me. So, anyway.
Another 6-7.
Just don't. 6-7. We'll be back. All right, we are back, everybody. And it's time for You Just Made the List here on the Mark Mo Show. I'm your host, Mark Maloney, along with Aiden Maloney. And You Just Made the List, a top 10 list. We go 10 through 2 with our big number 1 reveal. And we do lists on, well, heck, just about anything. And let's see. Probably a good idea if we look at these rules. Check this one out. No rules.
What's that? Oh, thank God.
No rules. No rules.
That's actually my favorite rule we have.
It is, really. The manual's pretty thick for just saying no rules.
They trick you.
They do. They really do.
It's a guffaw, if you will.
It is a guffaw. Okay. So
reel it back in. Okay.
Reel it back in. Take it around town. Today, our list is favorite homemade meals. So you sit at that table. You got that homemade meal mom and dad been cooking all day. And you sit down at the table, all the kids that pull up, and what's there?
Ooh.
What's there?
That's the question.
So, Aiden, what's at your homemade meal?
I'll run my 10 through 2, save the big number 1 reveal. My number 10 is the simple yet elegant charcuterie board.
Oh, okay.
It's something I know my sisters have experience with, and of course I've got experience with. It was actually the first job I had was at this little Italian bistro shop restaurant amalgamation. It was kind of a weird place, but good food. And that was one of the things I did. Made charcuterie boards. So I kind of had that early experience of like how to build one, make it look pretty, and put tasty things on there. And it's a nice, I guess it's not really a meal, one could argue, but it's a good thing to have and to know how to do. Is like you get a handful of neat sounding cheeses, and you get little nuts and fruits and jams and spreads and crackers.
He said nuts.
Thank you. Anyway, it's fantastic. I would say if you're not super culinarily inclined, it is a good way to get into it because you can be fun and creative, and you don't have to worry about the science of baking or the Maillard effect. Am I doing it right while cooking meat? You can make a charcuterie board. It's like the entry level of how to get interested in cooking, I would say.
That's fair.
Number 9, little bratwursts. I love me some bratwursts.
When you were like Lil, I'm like Wayne.
Put little Wayne on my plate. I shall eat his albums. No, I'm a big bratwurst guy.
Yeah.
And they're fantastic, and they bring me back to watching football and eating brats.
Yeah.
Number 8 on my list is the humble chicken salad. You're talking you grill up a couple chicken breasts, cut them up into little strips, and homemaking a salad I've always found is so much better than like a restaurant salad or a store-bought salad bag.
Yeah.
Because it tastes so much like fresher, just like stuff coming out of your fridge and going onto your plate, especially with like fresh grilled chicken is fantastic.
Oh yeah.
Big fan. Number 7, tacos/burritos. I love Mexican food, and I love homemaking Mexican food.
Yeah.
I always find it very tasty. Also, tortillas are just an excellent vehicle for food to arrive in my mouth.
I think that's a great point.
Yeah.
That's a great point. Oh, I got all this stuff. It looks kind of messy. Let's place it in this lovely flour or corn circular device.
Right.
And you just fold that shit up and right in the old pie hole.
Yeah, it's so much... In fact, it's more couth, I would argue, than a bowl and a fork.
It is. You just have to hold your pinky finger out, though.
Exactly. Yeah, the pinky finger stays out, and you also have less dishes to wash because it's all in a fucking tortilla.
Mm-hmm.
Number 6, turkey tetrazzini.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I remember your mother used to make that quite a bit.
Huge fan of that, especially after Thanksgiving, all the leftovers.
It's a great thing to do with turkey.
Shock it all into a casserole. And it's essentially a pasta bake. It's a pasta bake with Thanksgiving leftovers, and it is fantastic. Number 5, grilled burgers and dogs.
Yum.
Fantastic.
I love it.
You fire up the old coal grill. One side is burgers, the other side is dog. What do you want? I want everything.
Yes.
I will take 5 of everything, please. Number 4, the St. Patty's Day lunch.
Yum.
Because dinner is Guinness and Smittix.
Pretty much.
The St. Patty's Day lunch, you're talking mashed potatoes, you're talking Colcannon, you're talking corned beef.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. That's where it's at.
That is good stuff.
That's where it's at. Corned beef
little
Sammy.
Irish soda bread.
Oh, yeah. That's the dessert right there. Number 3, my breakfast sandwich. It's all in my brain. And I make it perfect every time. It is, you take the hash brown patties.
Okay.
That's the bread. So you take 2 of those. You get a nice sear on either side. Make sure they're nice and warm. And that will be your bread. So then you take sausage. You get a sear on that. Sausage on the hash brown. Slice of American cheese. You get some eggs going. Right? Mm-hmm. Scrambled eggs. Boom. You put them. You kind of fold them together.
Yeah.
In a way that makes them hash brown sized.
Sure.
Put them on top of the sausage with cheese. Boom. Another slice of cheese. Boom. Top hash brown. That's the sandwich.
Yum.
It is fantastic.
Sounds wonderful.
It's potatoes, meat, eggs, and cheese, but in a way you can hold it.
Yeah, that's great.
I love it. It's something I concocted. If anyone else says they did it before me, you're lying.
It's a liar.
You're lying because I came up with that in my brain before I ever knew anyone else did it.
It's impressive.
Number 2, homemade mac and cheese.
Oh, yeah.
Homemade mac and cheese.
I have to say that it did not make my list because I'm dumb. But, so what I do with the mac and cheese, though, a lot of times, is I like adding ground beef to it. So you get ground beef and you just season it just right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Usually just like salt and pepper. You really don't need to do a lot with the ground beef because there's just enough richness in the mac and cheese.
Sure.
So yeah, you just take like a half a pound of meat if it's just for you. You know, if you're doing it for the family, get like a pound of meat and just brown that up, and then cook your mac and cheese. When your mac and cheese is done, add the beef, and just mix that up.
Oh yeah,
that's a hearty meal right there.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You can even get those little store-bought cans of chili.
Oh sure.
And put it in there, make chili mac. And if you undercook the noodles, then once you're done adding everything and mixing it up, the noodles are still undercooked, so you can take it all out, put it in a pan, cheese on top, extra breadcrumbs,
Ooh.
put it in the oven.
Yeah.
It'll finish cooking the pasta, and then it'll be nice and crispy.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds really
Crispy chili mac.
So that's your number 2?
That is my number 2.
All right. My number 10, it's a tie at the top between shepherd's pie
Oh, yeah.
and meatloaf.
The shepherd's pie. Good call.
Yeah. Shepherd's pie was good. Meatloaf. Meatloaf was just kind of relatively simple to make, but Aiden's older sister, Alex, loves meatloaf. Maybe more than life itself. I think she maybe loves a dog more than meatloaf, but then like meatloaf's right there.
It's like right under.
It's right under her dog. So we always had a lot of meatloaf, but the meatloaf's good, especially when
fantastic.
If you do a little combo job with a veggie and some mash, it's good. Pork chops is my number 9. I love a grilled pork chop, or even in the skillet, where you can just put a little bit of butter and just add some garlic and salt and pepper.
Yeah, that's a good call.
And you cook that up, and what's beautiful is I'll even go as far as to say paprika pork chops, because I do those, and I usually do a white rice. And what I do is I'll take the white rice and I will put it into the pan, because then the white rice will soak up all that paprika pork stuff into that, and it's a really, really, really flavorful meal. Number 8, barbecue chicken. I love putting chicken on the grill. It hits different.
Yeah.
It's so good. You gotta watch it because it can dry out, so you have to be careful with your chicken. You don't want to undercook it because you'll be sick for 7 to 10 days. But in the same sense, you don't want to crisp it either,
right?
Because it'll dry out pretty fast. But it comes in the prep work. So if you take your time, you put that chicken into the fridge. Say you
a little
marinate it in some Italian dressing or something along those lines. Get it real moist. God, I hate that word. You get it real moist.
Moisten your cock meat.
Moisten your cock meat. News at 10. So you want to do that.
Tonight on ABC 7.
Tonight on ABC 7.
The boldest take from the Mark Mo Show crew. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, God. Off the rails. Absolutely off the rails. Between him just being punchy from work all week and my voice just being just like... you would just think like I swallowed a cheese grater. So, cheese. So, there's barbecue chicken. Just make sure you watch it, and if you flatten that chicken out and it's very thin, really it will take no time at all to cook it on a hot grill. Will not take very long at all. Maybe a minute or two on each side.
There are
thicker chicken. It takes a little bit of time.
Yeah, and there are for inexperienced individuals out there. Not that I'm saying you're inept or anything, but there are tools that can help. There are wireless thermometers that I think survive up to like 900 Fahrenheit that you can put in your meat,
Yep.
And then just Google, like, oh, how long until, like, chicken
What is the internal temperature have to get to?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you can just keep an eye on it, and then take it off a couple degrees before, because it will continue cooking.
Once you take it off.
So there are tools that will help you if you're not a grill master just yet.
For sure. But, man, if you take chicken off that grill, it's nice and juicy, man. That is it's baller.
Killer.
Number 7, stir fry. I love stir fry. Just all the different vegetables.
Oh, yeah.
And a protein. Get those water chestnuts in there.
Little miniature corn things.
Celery. The little corn.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I love that stuff. I don't even know what the hell it is, but it's delicious.
Know. Are the corn plants just tiny?
I don't know. I don't know.
It's magic, kind of.
It kind of is magic.
You know?
It really is.
Something special about it.
It's magic. Magic from our friends in the Far East. And we appreciate that.
God bless your souls.
Oh, no doubt. And number 6, turkey / Thanksgiving. Just because I know how to cook the turkey, I have so many people like, oh my God, turkey's so dry. And it's like, well,
brother,
that's because 3/4 of people don't know how to cook a turkey. So I get that. But for us that do know how, that base the shit out of it in butter.
Oh, yeah.
And not just any butter. It's got to be Kerrygold. Well, I also use this one Italian butter, Delicia, I believe it is.
Ooh, okay.
So if you have any Italian shops or anything by you, you can go in and they'll have this butter. So like that butter is good. Kerrygold is just gold.
Oh, yeah.
It is literally gold. And you literally just like rub that in is what you got to do. And then when you do it, you put all your seasonings under the skin. Put your seasonings on top of the skin. I'm not going to give you all the secrets, trade secrets and stuff like that, but I'm going to say cover it in tin foil, because as it cooks and that butter drains off, then that butter, as it's bubbling up, and those vapors are going to get trapped under that tin foil. So it's going to keep everything super juicy.
Keep the moisture in.
And then what I do is I'll take that tin foil off maybe the last 10 minutes, just so the top gets brown.
Yeah.
Because you want the skin to get browned a little bit. So you got to take that tin foil off at some point to do that. But even stuffing. I'll tell you what. I can get a box of stovetop stuffing and make a meal out of it.
Yeah.
I'll just eat that shit.
Yep. It is, honestly, as far as like store-bought things that cost like $1.10, it's kind of magical.
It really is, because I can eat it and be like, wow, I'm full. Yeah. That was great. Thank you, Stovetop.
Right. Not sponsored by Stovetop.
But it may be.
But hear us out.
Hear us out, no doubt. Sponsored by Stovetop and PBR.
Yeah, right. That would be so cool. And dream sponsors.
And as funny as that is, that's probably going to be my Thanksgiving meal. Anyway. Yeah. But I dig that. A little bit of celery on the side. Sometimes celery with some cheese on it or something like that. That's always good.
Yeah.
And then, like, I always, at least the last 10, 11, 12 years or whatever, because I just think it pairs with the turkey so perfectly, is a cheesy broccoli rice casserole.
Oh, yeah.
I just think it matches perfectly. And it doesn't take a lot to do it. It's literally like 2 cups of white rice. And some people say cream of mushroom. I'm not a shroom guy, but I just get the cream of celery.
Yeah.
What the hell's the difference? It's cream soup. So you get the cream soup and the rice. And I'll take some celery and I'll just kind of dice that up and put that in there along with the broccoli. And then tons of cheddar on the top. And you throw that in the oven.
It's fantastic.
And you're good to go. It is. I love it. I really do.
I would say the superior alternative to green bean casserole.
I think so, too, because I'm just...
It's spiritual successor.
No, and I have to say, it like, your mother made me try a green bean from her garden one time. Like, literally plucked off the plant. And I told her, wow, cool. If you want me to projectile vomit across this backyard, this is the right way to do it. And she's like, no, because I told her a terrible story about how your grandma, my mom, like, we didn't have green beans all the time, but once or twice a week, it was green beans. I was like, God damn it. Because they would always be out of the can. Yeah. And they were just awful.
Foul.
Just foul.
Yeah.
Like, I'd put them in my mouth and just that waxiness or whatever that film is. And it literally, like, I would want to vomit. Like, I had to choke down a couple bites. I'm like, I can't eat these beans. And then one time I tossed cookies, and I'm like, am I done with these beans
right
now? I mean, are we done with this experiment? This is bad.
Yeah.
So your mother made me try, like, a fresh green bean out of the garden. I'm like, that's a different
It's kind of good, yeah. It's really fantastic.
It's kind of different.
Yeah.
How can they take something that's so palatable and make it so vomitous by placing it into a can.
Yeah, what do they do with the can?
I don't know.
What are they doing there?
It's bad, though.
Yeah.
And then people make these green bean casseroles. I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
I appreciate what
green
you did.
beans, fresh snap peas,
Right. A lot of other vegetables we can do stuff with.
Yeah.
Let's just
broccoli cooks well.
Yeah. You got some asparagus, maybe put that on the
Yeah, there you go.
Put that on the flat iron a little bit with
Grilled
some
asparagus
Parmesan.
is pretty fantastic.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it'd be fine. Boy, you think we were chefs the way we're talking.
Right.
Amateur chefs. Number 5 burger. No matter whether you make it in your frying pan or whether you do it out on the grill. It just got me a big old house burger.
Oh yeah.
With some onions and some cheese and the whole thing. It's just awesome.
Yes.
And like quality bread. Like if you're gonna do it up, even if you got company coming over or whatever, it's just like the bread makes it. You could get some cheap ass bread, whatever, and it'll be fine. But like if you're putting a good burger together and you're trying to show off a little bit, get yourself like that pretzel bun.
Oh yeah,
or that challah bread,
fancy Kaiser roll or something.
Hell yeah, yeah. Do it up, and it's just like that's
cherry on top.
Hell yeah, dude. Number 4, tacos. I'm taco burrito.
Yeah.
I'm right there with you. It doesn't take a lot of money. Well, I mean, ground beef's a little bit expensive, but that's probably your most expensive part of that.
Right.
But like you can pick up some seasoning packets if you want, or you got some chili powder at home along with some pepper and some other things. But yeah, you can just chop up all the vegetables, just put everything in there, and just grab your flour core tortillas and just go to town.
Oh, yeah.
It's that easy, and it's good.
Tortillas are the vehicle of choice.
Hell yeah. Number 3, pasta bake. It's just, once again, it's another one of those simple things. Pasta's cheap, and you cook it, and you can do it non-meat if you want. So you can just cook the pasta, put it in a pan, and just put some different cheeses in there. I just did this recent pasta bake that I actually gave some to my friend Jess because she was not eating. She said, I don't eat any meals. And so I just popped in one day, dropped it off. It's like, see you later. It's like, eat, please. Eat, Papa, eat. So I literally dropped it off to her so she could eat. But basically, it had ground up Italian sausage, which I browned in a pan and put a lot of seasonings and spices in there.
Yeah.
And then I diced up red, green, and yellow pepper.
Nice.
So that was in there, and then there was the pasta, and then I bought this 3-cheese combo. And so I put everything in the pan, put the cheese on the top. It was money.
It sounds fantastic.
Absolute money. But you can do a lot of different things with pasta bakes. You could do a pasta bake if you don't like the marinara, which is what I used. I used a spicy marinara. You can use Alfredo if you want.
Sure.
So you could do Alfredo with some pasta, and you could do, like, you could probably do broccoli and grilled chicken, and then put some cheese on the top. Like, that would be.
Yep.
So you can really play with the pasta bakes.
Sauce.
You can do vodka
cream
sauce.
Yeah.
Well, there's a restaurant in town. We're in Valparaiso, Indiana, by the way. Not that really matters at all. But we're in Valparaiso, Indiana, and there's a restaurant here, and they are famous for their vodka chicken. It is phenomenal. Yeah. So, yeah, vodka chicken is fire. There's no doubt. And my number 2, steak. You give me any cut,
steak.
I will make it money. I'm a big fan of strip. The bone-in ribeye is really good. Porterhouse is money. I've never cooked a tomahawk, although I've had one before.
Yeah.
Pretty amazing. I feel like Fred Flintstone when I'm eating this thing.
Yeah. There's something very archaic and caveman that just brings out.
I literally want to just pick up that big bone and just gnaw.
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Just grunt. Sir, would you like a refill?
I'll take that as no.
I will leave you to your meat. But yeah, just any sort of steak, and then just different things that go with it, whether you get some French fries, maybe a baked potato, that sort of stuff. But yeah, steak, baby.
Steak. I can't believe I forgot steak. Steak, I'll add to my honorable mentions list.
Fix it in post.
Fix it in post, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, steak is fantastic. My number 1 was indeed on your list, and that is Thanksgiving dinner.
Mm-hmm.
I always find it a shame we only eat it once a year.
Right, because we're like, oh, that was so great. And it's like, well, why do we only do this one
Yeah.
time a year? Turkey's probably cheap in July.
Right. Then, of course, find ways to get creative with the leftovers, such as the tetrazzini previously mentioned.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Or the sandwiches we've
good
come
old
to
turkey
make.
sandwich, yeah.
Turkey Sammy, and then you can put the potatoes on the Sammy with the stuffing.
Oh, yeah. Or like a turkey bowl.
Yes.
Just put everything into a bowl and a little bit of gravy and go to town.
We did it before KFC did.
We did, 100%.
So yeah, Thanksgiving dinner's got to be up there. Just the turkey and the stuffing and the gravy and the potatoes and, of course, the obligatory eggnog.
Yes.
And it's just really, really great.
It is.
It's really great. It's got to be my number one.
I love that. I love it so much. My number one, and I think it's because it's probably the best thing I make, and there's like many different ways I make it. That's fried chicken. And I think everybody that's had my fried chicken loves it. I do it several different ways, and it's great. And you just have the fried chicken with like a side of mashed potatoes, and some corn. I mean, that's a meal.
That's killer.
That's a killer meal.
Damn.
I can't believe I didn't have fried chicken either.
Ah, dude, you missed
shit.
steak and fried chicken.
Yeah. Oopsie.
Yeah.
Fix and post.
Fix and post. Yeah, that fried chicken's money, though.
It is fantastic.
It really is. God, I think I have to make some fried chicken.
Yeah.
I've got some eggs at home. I've got flour. I could make a roux if I wanted to.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, yeah. I could fry that up. I got some garlic. I can make the garlic butter.
We're planning live on air.
We're planning live on air. I'm literally like the male version of Paul. I'm Paul Dean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Butter.
Just without the racism.
Without the racism.
But
Paula Dean.
Definitely the calorie count, for sure.
And love of butter.
And, oh, God. Butter's flavor, baby. Got to use it. All right. Well, that is our top 10 list. If there's anything we missed, or maybe there's just things you prefer, definitely share that with us. We would love to hear it for sure. Now's about the time Aiden goes down the Reddit rabbit hole, and this is something we really started getting back into in season 4, because it's so interesting, and Reddit is vast. It is a universe, and you can go down that hole and not come back up. So. Number one, I'm glad you're here.
Yeah,
we
good
almost
to be
had
here.
to send our Spelunker friend to go get you.
Right.
So what do you got?
All right, this week on the Reddit rabbit hole, I found a neat-looking graph that I kind of wanted to bring up, almost PSA style.
Okay.
And then I did a little more research, and I found an accompanying graph. So this is my Reddit rabbit hole PSA of the day. The top 10 words you need to stop, you need to stop misspelling and misusing. A lot. A-L-O-T. Not a word.
No.
A lot.
It's a.
A space lot. Definitely does not have an A in it. If you misspell it, your autocorrect will likely say defiantly. That has an A in it.
That has an A in it.
Definitely is D-E-F-I-N-I-T-E-L-Y. It has the word finite in it.
Finite, yes.
And then the difference between its and it apostrophe S. Its. It is versus its.
It's.
Which is possessive. And then and than.
Yep.
Then being a time.
Yep.
And then being used for comparison.
Yes, correct.
You just got to know. Affect.
Affect and effect. That's another big one, yep.
Yeah, affect is a verb. So if you feel like I'm talking down to you, that's probably affecting your mental state.
You. Yeah.
With an A, affect.
Affect.
And the effect of that, effect, is that you might be mad.
Might be mad.
A very common one, there, and there. There, with an apostrophe, is they are.
They are, yes.
There, T-H-E-I-R, is they possessive.
Possessive.
Right? And then there is like a place. Going over there. They're all spelled differently. Lose and loose, I've seen way too often on Twitter or Instagram or wherever the fuck else. Lose has one O. It means you did not win. Loose means it's not tight. That has two O's. And if you misspell it, that's not tight. You know what I'm saying? Weather is what it's like outside. Whether or not you believe it.
Ah, my guy.
That has
Love it.
a H in there.
Okay.
The word weird is one of the handful of words that's spelled with an I before the E. Mm-hmm. It is not W-E-I-R-D, even though that's probably what you were taught, I before E. Not the case. And then, of course, your and your. Your possessive.
That's a common one.
You are. Very, very common. And then, so those are the top 10. And then I found this article from Reader's Digest. The most misspelled word in every state.
Oh, no way.
Which I found fascinating. So we'll just start at the top. Alphabetically. Alabama doesn't know how to spell the word original.
Oh, no.
Alaska doesn't know how to spell guarantee. It is a tough one. It's a G-U-A.
G-U-A, yeah.
Yeah. Arizona doesn't know how to spell playwright, which is honestly a really uncommon word anyway.
Yeah.
Very strange. Arkansas doesn't know how to spell column. It's C-O-L-O-M, right?
It's column.
It's a column or a row, and column has an M-N.
M-N at the end, yep.
California, exceed.
Exceed.
Which seems like a really questionable one, because that's kind of...
Seems simple.
Kind of easy.
Yeah.
Colorado doesn't know how to spell the word extreme. Connecticut, it's jewelry.
Wait a minute. Colorado doesn't know how to spell extreme, and they're the home of, like, extreme Olympic sports?
It's very strange.
That's amazing.
Very strange.
I love that.
Delaware is foreign. Doesn't know how to spell foreign.
Okay.
Then again, that is another one of those...
That's an odd one.
It's another one of those E before I.
Yeah.
Georgia's secretary. Hawaii also doesn't know how to spell guarantee. Idaho doesn't know how to spell accidentally.
Oh, no.
They accidentally got it wrong.
Accidentally in love.
Famous from Shrek 2. Illinois doesn't know how to spell neighbor. It's another EI.
It's right.
It's another EI.
Yeah.
Indiana doesn't know how to spell.
Could just be Illinois does not care for its neighbors.
That's true. That's true. I half can't blame them, honestly. And speaking of their neighbors, Indiana doesn't know how to spell acknowledge.
Oh, okay.
Maybe because they can't acknowledge their ties to the KKK. Interesting.
Oh, wow.
Interesting.
Indiana's nose is bloody.
Oh.
Let's go.
Iowa doesn't know how to spell neighbor either. Both Kansas and Kentucky have trouble spelling the word maintenance.
Oh, okay.
Just strange.
Yeah.
Louisiana doesn't know how to spell colonel. Not as in the military ranking, as in your computer, the kernel.
Oh.
Kernel.
A kernel of corn.
Yeah. Doesn't know how to spell kernel. Some of these other ones I'll go a little quicker through here. Almost, 12th, becoming, acquaintance. Minnesota also doesn't know how to spell becoming. Mississippi, which is crazy. Mississippi doesn't know how to spell ignorance. You all just live it. Don't worry about it.
That's
you're all
awesome.
You're all living it. You don't know how to...
Oh, no.
You don't have to know how to spell it. Found that hilarious.
That is funny.
You've got words like height, experience, reference. Nevada doesn't know how to spell promise.
Oh, okay.
Which I found strange.
I promise you'll win if you put money in the slot machine. Yeah, I don't think so.
Amateur, advisable, parliament. New York doesn't know how to spell upholstery.
Okay, that's a weird word.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Uncommon word, I would say. Another promise, occasion. Ohio doesn't know how to spell medieval. Medieval's kind of a strange one.
It is.
Medieval is not...
Medieval.
Yeah. Oklahoma doesn't know how to spell writing.
Oh, God.
W-R-I...
Yeah.
Writing. Oregon doesn't know how to spell height. Willful, guidance, promise, another foreign. Tennessee doesn't know parliament. Texas doesn't know how to spell similar.
Oh, no.
God bless you, Texas. Utah doesn't know how to spell outrageous. Vermont, it's definitely. Virginia, it's controversy. Interesting.
Yeah.
Washington, another unfortunate doesn't know how to spell ignorance case right there.
Oh, boy.
West Virginia is upholstery. Wisconsin is foreign. And Wyoming doesn't know how to spell address.
Oh, that seems really basic.
Yeah, that's kind of a simple one, hey?
It's a basic one. Wow. That's very interesting.
Yeah, so I just wanted to bring that up. I, of course, like PSA first of like how to use words, and then I just found that like Reader's Digest thing of like,
yeah,
God, some of these words are really simple.
That's awesome. That's amazing. Wow.
Autocorrect should do the work for you. You should know how to spell these things.
Oh yeah.
At Mississippi.
Come on, guys, be better. Before we hit our break, Aiden's going to tell us while he missed where we're sleeping. A lot of times he does that research. It could be a game, it could be a YouTuber, it could be a movie, a TV show, book. It could be anything that might have just kind of slipped under that old radar. So what did you find that we might have missed, Aiden?
Well, this week we've talked a lot about mental health, and we've talked a lot about the internet, how those two kind of interplay.
Oh, for sure.
So I wanted to bring up a website today.
Okay.
It is free. It is fun. I've spent a fair amount of time on it. A couple of my YouTube videos have been about it, and that is coolmathgames.com.
Cool Math Games.
Coolmathgames.com. It's an online web portal hosting HTML and Flash games, even though I think Adobe killed Flash, so I don't know how those still run.
Yeah, I don't know.
They're on some kind of antiquated or archived version of it. I'm not sure. Games that are targeted at children and young adults, although I still find them fun, so
Yeah.
who cares? You know, fun game's a fun game. Went online in 1997, so it's been around for
Holy cow.
28 years.
That's quite a run.
28 big ones. The site maintains a policy that it will only host games the operators believe are nonviolent and have educational potential.
Lovely.
They've hosted a handful of different events. In 2022, Cool Math Coding was launched to teach kids how to code in Roblox and Minecraft, which is kind of fun because, I mean, coding is an important thing to learn if you're interested in that kind of genre.
Oh, for sure.
But yeah, it's fantastic. And I would, of course, recommend using an ad blocker if you go on it because, I mean, granted, the website makes money through ads and subscriptions.
Yeah.
And if you don't want that, you can just turn an ad block on. I'm sure they'll be fine. But yeah, it's just a fun place to like play Flash games and not have to worry about malware or downloading suspicious shit.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
And, you know, relive some of the old days of just playing, like logging onto the internet and playing a simple game and having fun.
Yeah, absolutely. I love that.
Cool Math Games.
Coolmathgames.com. All right, let's take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to drink some beer and tell you about some weird news stories. All right, we are on the home stretch, everybody. It's Mark Mo Show. I'm your host, Mark Maloney, along with Aiden Maloney. And our beer review this week, I'll let Aiden kind of get into it. It is a War Pigs Imperial Geezer. Go for it, man.
The official beer review. War Pigs USA Brewing, which I believe War Pigs is a collaboration brewing effort between... Ooh, who is it between? I believe it's between... It is between McKellar Brewing, which is out of Europe, and Three Floyds Brewing, which is out of Lake County, Indiana.
Should have known that immediately from the design on the can.
Yes, so this is out of Lake County, Indiana, the regional brewery War Pigs, a collaboration brewery, if you will. The Imperial Geezer, 9% ABV. It's a strong brew.
I love it.
Imperial / double New England hazy ale, if you will. The what it says on the can is, one does not simply ascend the galactic throne, it must be seized. Begin by gathering your forces. With an abundance of tropical and citrus character, it should not be difficult.
I love that.
It sounds very official.
It does
sounds like
sound
they're
official.
doing something here.
They're definitely doing something.
So we'll be ranking this on a scale from 0 to 5 on how much we like it. We'll give you our tasting notes. And, of course, let us know in the comments what you are enjoying today.
All right, here we go.
Sláinte.
Cheers, Sláinte.
Oh, man. Oh, that's good. Now, I will preface my statement by saying I'm an IPA guy.
I am not.
Yes. Yeah, that's the dichotomy here. I'm an IPA guy, and this is fantastic to me. It is slightly piney. You get the hop bitterness. Grapefruit comes through heavy. I'm getting big grapefruit on this. Little touch of sweetness. It's not sweet, but there's a touch of sweetness in there. This is right up my alley. This is very tasty.
Yeah, it as it turns out, I apparently, because we use an app here called the Untapped app, in which we grade and do all those things, make this all official, and it helps us keep track of a lot of beers that we've tried here on the show. And even in not being the IPA guy, some IPAs are a little tamer at the finish.
Sure.
And I prefer those a lot more.
Like without the lasting tongue feel.
Right, exactly. And this particular one, I tried before, didn't remember, until Aiden alerted me like 2 seconds before we went live. And he said, "Oh, you've done this one." I said, "Oh, have I?" I said, "Did we do it on the show? I don't remember it."
Yeah.
And then just judging by the picture, because sometimes I'll take a picture of the can, he's like, "Oh, no, looks like you're at Franklin House."
The local pub.
Which is, it's our local dive bar, which is a lovely place. Yeah, so apparently I tried it, and so I was like, okay, well, we're doing this again. Maybe I was a few beers in, who knows? So we are going to judge this fairly and kind of see if I'm still with my original grade.
Right. With of course our underlying biases where, you may prefer the lagers and stouts and porters,
Sure.
and I'm, IPA, Belgians, and of course the stouts and porters myself as well.
Yeah.
But this is really tasty. It's full-bodied, and I will admit, it does leave a little bit of that hoppy tongue feel.
Yeah.
Little bitters left on the tongue, which I'm usually fine with. I mean, I drink my coffee black, and that leaves the same kind of bitterness. I drink my tea without honey or milk, does the same thing. So it's just what my taste buds enjoy. I enjoy this. I think I'm gonna go. Boy, what do I do? My flavor notes, by the way, I grapefruity, hoppy, citrus, and bitter are the top flavor notes I'm adding to my check-in here on this app.
Okay.
I think I'll go 3.5 out of 5. I enjoy this.
Okay. 3.5 out of 5.
3.5 out of 5.
I liked it to a point. I feel like for me that little bit of aftertaste that you get with an IPA, it's a little bit strong for me.
Overstays its welcome, maybe.
It does. I mean, it really feels like, I'm here, and then someone's like, "Hey, Mark," and I turn around and they hit me in the face with a Christmas tree. So yeah. I'm kind of like, I mean,
I hope you like furs.
Hope you like furs. No, Douglas spruce. So
not the evergreen.
No. So yeah, I'm kind of like battling that. As it turns out, my original grade was a 2.75. And I think that's fair. Could I go up to a 3? I could. But just that finish. If that finish wasn't quite as strong, I'd probably be up about 3.25. But just like what's there on the palate after I'm done drinking it, it sticks for a while.
Sure.
And that's the part of IPAs I'm not a huge fan of. So as Aiden stated, it's just like it's kind of it's 100% what you prefer.
Sure.
And so for Aiden, like he was mentioning, black coffee, it's like he takes his men. So
exactly, precisely,
indubitably,
quite.
Mm-hmm. So we just have different tastes there. So maybe where he enjoys the bitters a little bit more than I do, that could be it. But like I said, it's not bad. I'm enjoying the beer. It's just that little bit of aftertaste that instead of a 3.2, a 3 or a 3.25, it's 2.75.
2.75.
Yeah.
That's totally fair.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's totally fair. And I think it's important too for the show we do it like this, because then you get two different palates, and then you can maybe average the scores out, to balance the biases.
Yes.
And find the true score.
And find the true score.
Yeah.
And most times, Aiden and I are pretty close anyway.
Yeah.
So, like, he'll be like a 3.5 and I'll be like a 3.75. Or he'll be like a 3.25 and I'll be like a 3.5. Or, we're pretty darn close. I think this has probably been our widest margin.
A 0.5, yeah.
Of difference.
Or a 0.75 difference.
0.75, yeah. I think this has been our widest margin thus far. But I give it like an A+ for can design. I think
it's so cool.
The can design looks awesome. And it doesn't surprise me because you said War Pigs is part 3 Floyds, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, and
this is correct.
They usually do awesome design work on their cans.
It's almost like if you have a human being do art, it's really good.
It's really good, yeah.
Take that, tech bros.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Well, you see, my AI designed my background photo.
Isn't it really great?
Isn't it cool?
No, go
sir.
back and play Fortnite.
Yeah, right.
So
showed.
with all of your other virgin friends. So, yeah, that's a callback of like
Got
20 minutes ago, right?
You were there.
You were there. You know what we're talking about. So, anyway, yeah, give it a try. If you're in Northwest Indiana, I know you have access to it. Probably throughout Chicagoland as well. I'm not sure what their distribution is, but it's pretty great.
It's bueno.
Give it a shot.
Yeah.
That brings us to the world of weird news to finish out the show this week. And I'll start with mine. Mine is titled, Town Pleads for Return of Beloved Local Mannequin.
As they should.
As they should. This is from United Press, November 12th. Tourism officials in a small South African town are asking for tips about the disappearance of a beloved local landmark, a mannequin swimming in the dam just outside town.
Who would take that?
We'll find out, maybe. New Bethesda Tourism said on social media that the swimsuit-clad mannequin known as Beverly vanished from her usual spot in the water of a farm dam on the road. Beverly isn't just any mannequin. She's been a quirky, much-loved part of our little town's charm, the Post said.
Oh,
Rhino Grief. What a name.
What a great name.
It's awesome. A local sculptor, well, that checks out. A local sculptor and artist placed Beverly in the dam about 2 years ago after he was inspired by a Facebook joke about skinny dipping in the small dam. All right.
My man.
On a trip to Port Elizabeth, I found a mannequin in a second-hand shop over there, Grief told Eyewitness News. I thought, okay, this is Beverly. She's going to be the one. I brought her to... Now we might be getting creepy. I don't know. We'll figure some things out. I don't know what Rhino's vibe is. We're gonna find out. I brought her back to my studio, dressed her, made a stand so she doesn't fall over in the dam and drown. And put her there about 2 years ago. Since then, she become a real presence in the area. Grief said he suspects it would have taken multiple people to move Beverly due to the heft of her concrete base.
Oh, man.
If anyone has seen Beverly or knows where she might be, Beverly's at a milk carton, clearly.
Yeah.
Or knows where she might be, please send us a message or contact us. New Bethesda Tourism said.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, this is a shout-out. If you guys, you lovely listeners, know where Beverly is, please.
Yes.
Please let the New Bethesda Tourism Board know.
Let us know. Or tell us. Send us your pictures with her.
Yeah, exactly.
Unless you're doing freaky shit. I don't want to see that.
How'd you get the block of concrete out of there?
That's what I want to know.
I want to know the logistics.
Like, I'm guessing it took people.
Oh, yeah. Or like a tow truck with a winch on it or something.
Honestly, I don't want like people doing freaky shit. That would just irritate me and bother me. I literally want like someone to have like a gag in her mouth and a blindfold with like a ransom note,
Yeah,
like
right.
holding a gun to her head. I mean, that would be
If you want
awesome.
your mannequin back, wire 5 Bitcoin to this address.
I think that would be stellar. That would be amazing.
Oh, man.
So follow-up story. We'll keep an eye on that one.
Please let us know.
What you got?
This week I found a neat little story. Florida woman.
Oh, here we go.
Florida woman tells police wind blew cocaine into her handbag.
I love it.
This is a story from 2018. A Florida woman arrested on suspicion of drug possession said the cocaine must have blown into her handbag by the wind.
Oh, no.
Carachina Posey, 26, who was one of 2 passengers in the car that was stopped by Fort Pierce police on the 21st of March, quote, "I don't know anything about any cocaine," Ms. Posey told the officers. "It's a windy day. It must have flown through the window and into my purse."
Clearly. Clearly.
Rock solid alibi, by the way.
No doubt.
According to the network, the vehicle was swerving on the road when officers decided to pull it over. After smelling cannabis from the car, police said they searched the car and found that drug, cannabis, as well as the cocaine inside a handbag on Miss Posey's lap.
Oh, nice.
She admitted the marijuana was hers, but denied knowing anything about the cocaine. She was, of course, taken to the county jail on charges of possession of both. But
Outstanding.
that wind, those wind gusts, man.
Fierce.
They can just carry that cocaine
Fierce.
right into your handbag that was on your lap.
Well, here's what's hilarious. It's like if it's in kind of one of those teeny tiny little
Little dime
bags
bag,
where it's just a
yeah.
couple of bumps or whatever. She's probably got like a freaking 8-ball in there. There's a wind just right in there.
She's got
gale
like
force wind.
She's got a kilo sitting in there.
She's got a
oh
kilo.
my goodness, I couldn't tell you how that got there.
Boy, that wind. Something fierce.
Gale force today.
Oh, that is hilarious.
Any lawyers out there want to chime in? How rock solid is this defense? Because I'm sold.
I'm sold. Yeah.
I'd have just let her go. I'd have been like, you know what, you got me.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if I'm the judge, I let her cook, man.
Yeah.
I'm just
It's like, wait. Let her represent herself.
I need to hear this entire story, please.
Well, you see, we were walking along, and then it just big gust of wind, and my bag got heavier, but I didn't think anything of it. And then I get pulled over, and then he's like, "What's this?" I'm
Yeah.
like, "I don't know."
Oh, that's a very creative story. Time served.
yeah, exactly. You're free to go.
You're free to go. LOL. Well, that's it for this week's show. Thank you so much for listening in and putting up with my voice. Things got a little better as we moved along, which is good. Sometimes it goes the other way.
The beer self-heals.
It really does. So
You know?
maybe I need to rethink the old Imperial Geezer score.
Exactly. Give it an extra 2.5.
Give it an extra 2.5 for sure. Anyway, it's Mark Maloney, co-host Aiden Maloney. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Make sure you check out his site, Aiden Spelled the Right Way, which is a gaming channel. AK219 Guys Being Dudes. It's our collab gaming. And then make sure you check out After Hours, my radio show, WVLP.org or the TuneIn app. That's all we got for you this week. We'll catch you next week.
Bye.
See ya.